Lloyd, I am your father.
Dad, why are you dressed as Darth Vader?
Because Garmadon and Darth Vader are practically the same character. It's the same thing.
The Lego Ninjago movie, directed by Charlie Bean, Paul Fisher and Bob Logan, and is the third movie in the Lego cinematic universe, as well as the second Lego movie to be released this year. The Lego Ninjago movie tells the story of set in Ninjago City, where Lloyd, the son of Misako and Garmadon, is hated by the rest of the city because although his mother is good, his father not so much. His father Garmadon is an evil dark overlord who plans to take Lego Ninjago City for his own. So Lloyd must join a wise older sensei, Master Wu, Lloyd's uncle, who trains him up to be a ninja along with a group of 5 other ninjas. And there we have it, it's Lego Ninjago as they go face to face to defeat Garmadon, and Lloyd tries to reach out to his father to bring him back to the good side. Sound familiar? Just watch Star Wars. Now, I can't believe, guys, that we are now at the third Lego movie, the third installment of this Lego franchise. And so far so good. I'm loving the Lego franchise. The Lego movie completely caught me off guard with how great it was. I'm in the minority, but I preferred Lego Batman movie. But don't get me wrong, both are totally excellent animated movies and classics in their own right. With all that said, while the Lego cinematic universe has gotten to a rollicking start, it's on a roll right now with 2 major hits. The Lego Ninjago movie, however, has been labelled by critics as its first does with a shockingly low 51% on Rotten Tomatoes, whereas Lego Movie and Lego Batman had like a 90%, and they're not wrong. After seeing it, guys, the Lego Ninjago movie is not nearly as awesome as its predecessors. It's mediocre and underwhelming. That's the best way I can describe it. It's easily the weakest entry in the Lego franchise. I walked out of this movie incredibly disappointed and vastly dissatisfied. When you compare it to Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie, it's not a patch on either. So I'll start with the negatives first, because I have several problems with Lego Ninjago movie. The story is absolutely nothing new. It brings nothing new to the table. It's just Star Wars all over again. You know, the protagonist's father is the bad guy, and he has to turn back to being a good guy. You know, it's a rinse and repeat. It's the exact same thing. Lego, how the heck could you not come up with a original and clever script? You did it flawlessly with Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie. There is no excuse why you couldn't for Lego Ninjago. Yeah, Lego didn't try at all with this story. They just picked the most cliched, predictable, and derivative story they could come up with. They really rushed this movie. It's as well. It's as if the writers just wrote the script too quickly without thinking it out properly, and a great portion of the characters are instantly forgettable. They are hollow and boring. I mean, Lloyd is just a cliched, chosen one, Luke Skywalker 2.0, who has to bring his father back to the light. And I just didn't give a shit when he was being bullied by the sissy, because that's such a predictable setup. We know in the end he's going to start out being hated, but then he's going to be loved by the end when he saves the day, and that's exactly what happens. Yes, you can predict this script with no difficulty whatsoever, and the other ninjas, they are just they just whoop ass and have no personality at all. They had none of the charisma or likability of the beloved timeless characters in Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie. You know, that was solely lacking in this movie, and the wise old sensei, voiced by Jackie Chan, while it's cool to hear Jackie Chan's voice, I will give it that, but again, he's just a generic older advisor that we've seen countless other times. He's Yoda, he's Gandalf, he's all of them packed into one. And as for the villain Garmadon, or should I say Darth Vader ripoff 2.0, just like most of the other characters, he is not interesting, not in the slightest. I mean, he doesn't even have that many funny lines to say. Yes, none of these characters are worth remembering, and the humour is extremely unfunny for the most part. So there is one joke that I will get to in my minor positives with the movie. I mean, I just was very rarely chuckling. I mean, this is strictly a kids' movie. Whereas a Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie will make the parents laugh along with their kids. The parents will be bored out of their minds here. And because the story was so by the numbers, I got bored. This movie may not be one of the longest animated movies ever made. It has your general runtime, but it felt far longer than it actually was. It definitely had pacing issues, which brings us to the thing, if you're a fan of the Lego Ninjago show, will you enjoy this movie? Well, you may get more enjoyment out of it than I if you are familiar with the show, because this because the show is canon and is connected to the movie. It's set in the same universe and has same characters and same storyline. But a movie should do more than just appeal to fans of the show. It should appeal to moviegoers in general, and even the soundtrack I found run at the mill and disappointing. I'm having a tough time even remembering it. But I remember the catchy, awesome tunes of the first two Lego movies. Just compare this movie's main song with the other two. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when we're part of the team. You're my best friend, my best friend. And friends are family. It feels so right, I'm where I belong, 'cause I find my place. See what I mean? The first two Lego movies had songs that were just heartfelt and pure fun extravaganzas for the whole family. This song is just a sappy pop song. I know it sounds like I'm coming down hard on this movie at this point, but I didn't hate it. For all its shortcomings, I loved the beautiful, fabulous and gorgeous animation. They clearly are still putting all their effort into the animation in these Lego movies, and the voice acting is fantastic across the board. They all do their best, considering what little personality their characters are given. And the one moment that made me laugh was the cat scene, when this big giant cat that's probably like a King Kong or Godzilla to these little Lego guys was just stomping around that was thoroughly entertaining. That was amazing. I just wish more of the movie could have been like that. And the only character I did like and care for was Lloyd's mum, Misco. I mean, I felt sorry for her, the fact that she's dealing with the guilt that her husband's now an evil villain, and she's raising her son all alone. She was a loving, caring mother. She deserved more screen time than she got. So the Lego Ninjago movie, in concluding thoughts, despite some merit, is hands down the only does in the Lego cinematic universe so far, and by far my least favourite Lego movie. What a disappointment! I expected much better from the genius writers at Lego. They should have made another Lego movie instead of the Lego Ninjago brand. Why not a Lego Star Wars? That would be freaking awesome. I give the Lego Ninjago movie 2 stars out of 5. So yes, guys, Lego was bound to let us down sometime. At best, this is a mediocre, average movie, but that says I am very hopeful that the future installments will be better. I hope Wildstyle and Batman get married. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Lego Ninjago movie? And what's your favourite Lego movie so far? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.